Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And just so you know, there's a lot of time and effort that goes into these videos, so I'd really appreciate if you could like, subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell for notifications every time I upload a video. Today's video was on the back of a call with a mentee who is an aspiring developer trying to get into development or trying to get into the property market. And we were talking about the value of an architect and what they bring to the table when it comes to getting into property. So I'm going to talk you through sort of 5 points which I feel which are extremely valuable, and it really goes to show how valuable your power team is, how valuable an architect can be to help you grow your portfolio as well as your business. The first thing that architects are amazing at doing is telling you the value of a land. Because when people look at land, and right now it just sits there as land, but it can tell you what's the possibility of what it can get planning for. That increases the value of a land straight away. But at the same time, it could be a warehouse project or a commercial site by where they can tell you how many homes can that be converted into, how many apartments that converted to. Even if it's just a property, a refurb which you're trying to add value to sell on or to refinance, then they will tell you what's possible from an extension point of view. And even with architects, there's two types of architects. There's the really experienced ones for the bigger projects, and then there's the one-man bands for your smaller extensions. It's important that you have both in your power team to help you on your journey. Oftentimes, the architect is often the first person you reach out to the minute you see an opportunity, because they can tell you straight away what's possible and whether it's even worth considering or moving forward with this. The second thing that I feel like architects are underestimated for is their network. I'm not talking about their network of investors, but also their network of developers or housing associations. Our architect in particular can help you see the potential for land, what it can do for planning. Can it be sold to a housing association? Can it be sold to another developer? They will always tell you the possibility of not only something, but who to even send it to. They already have a network of people they do work for. They're not in competition with other people, so they have better relationships with their clients, with investors, and with developers. So having an architect, even if you're starting off and you're trying to just broker deals, an architect is also your best friend in many case scenarios. The third reason why I feel like architects are underestimated for is the brand effect it has on your property portfolio business, because of their ability to design unique projects, really create beautiful buildings. By giving your architect a bit more freedom, a bit more space, they can really create something with the end person in mind that can increase the value or be a show factor for your property business, helping you to then attract more investors in the long run. That's something that is probably the most underrated aspect of an architect, and I just feel like you're missing out if you're not having that conversation with them. Fourthly, it's their credibility. What do they bring to the table? Often architects have worked on 100+ sites. I met an architect who's a very young architect who's 23 years old. One of my mentees, he's worked on 100+ projects, even in his earlier stages of his career. So he can, just by having someone like that on your team, as to your credibility when you're reaching out to investors or you're reaching out to a potential agent or broker or even a larger high net worth investor. So an architect is your credibility in many cases, and I definitely would have someone that you can trust and you can work with, that's willing to be a part of your team. Don't see them as a service provider, see them as a partner that you work with long term. Last but not least, their ability to manage build projects. With architects, they're very precise, they're very detailed oriented individuals. So while as of having the creative design aspects, they know what's needed in a build project. Oftentimes they have managed numerous build projects. They can even recommend you a good builder that they worked with, but ultimately they can literally help take a lot of stress from your head when it comes to managing a project from start to finish, especially if it's something that you're adding value to with an extension, refurb, a conversion. Having someone there that can manage your build team, keep them in check, and also just be that person that just takes a lot of time off your hands, they are extremely valuable. So I hope this video gives you an insight into one of the key members of your power team. I'll go on to the other power teams in my next few videos, but this one is probably the most important in my opinion, because of them helping you not only at the start of your journey, but in the middle, throughout, all the way to the end. So that's why go and find yourself a good architect. If you're looking for a recommendation, please feel free to reach out to me. But I hope this is of value. Like I said, if you value this video, click like, subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I should be bringing you more videos very, very soon.